Hello YouTube, it's Gizmo88. This is a high definition review of Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. As you can see here, I'm kind of going through the game here. This is it's a two-player game. As you can see, I basically just went through and but you could delete your game and say delete your save data and choose what game you wanted. It holds up to 3 games. Basically, with this game, Super Mario Brothers and Yoshi put them together, and instead of having multiple worlds, it made one big world. So, and this made multiple, different areas and different landscaping like designs and different things to work with it. So, pretty nifty idea and all, but like I said, this game came out in '91, and it was the biggest seller on the Super Nintendo. But you can also find it on a Game Boy Advance, and you can also find it on the Nintendo Wii Virtual Console. It's a great game to buy. It's very affordable. It's about probably about $20 or less than the Super Nintendo, and then probably about I think it's like 800 points on the Wii Virtual Console. So that'd be basically $10 or less. And then on Game Boy Advance, it'd probably be like 10 or 15 bucks. Anyway, as I'm kind of showing here, this is basically one of the levels. And as you can really see, I mean, it's really drawn out, and the really scenery in the background. If you notice, when you move, the scenery in the background kind of moves a little bit. I mean, as you're going through the course, it almost looks like a two-way course, like the background moves one way and the course moves the opposite way. That was really something that you didn't see on the NES, because it really is something that the NES couldn't do. I'm not sure exactly why my character's faded out there, but that was kind of strange. All the critics were on the Super Nintendo, so, who knows. But anyway, in this game, there was basically, different obstacles for Mario and Luigi to face, basically to rescue the princess from Bowser. And when you enter the game, you don't even know where Bowser Castle is actually at, because it's not even shown on the map. It's actually a hidden world, or a hidden area that you gotta find. I guess I shouldn't say world, but anyway, the object of the game obviously is to rescue the princess. In comparison, you can almost compare this game to the first Sonic the Hedgehog, or even Sonic 2. In comparison, graphics-wise, and even the sound. I mean, they're both great sound, but overall, obviously, with the Genesis only having that 8-bit channel, it does make it difficult for Sega to get the full 16-bit sound like the Super can get. Both channels on the Super are 16-bit, so it's full 16. You also have keys to go to like the hidden areas and stuff, and then you also have the regular, basically the regular exits on the course. So, and then it gives you your status at the end. What you achieved versus the time and stuff. So it's a very interesting game overall. The only thing I really complain about in the game is that sometimes it does appear a little short. Depends how good you are at it. I myself, I can beat it in about a day. To probably the longest would be 2 days for me, depending on depending on how much I'm playing it. But I mean, it can be rather short. If you're not very good at the game, then it'll probably be longer. But still overall, I mean, it's still an excellent game. It's well designed for the era. I mean, even like with the lava for a 16-bit system, the lava looks very real. I mean, especially when you compare it from like the Super Nintendo, the NES. I mean, even like Super Mario All-Stars, I mean, the lava looks very real there. It bubbles. I mean, it's actually animated. And you have like even detailed, like in the capsules, you have detailed flames in the background. I mean, that's just something you just did not see in the NES. And even some of the stuff that they did in the Super, you don't even see it on the 64 or even the newer systems. Like a lot of times there was detail in the background, you didn't see stuff. You didn't really see animated stuff in the background a lot of times, because they made the objects more like 3D and stuff. So, but anyway, each castle, this is actually a castle, but each castle's different. Every course is pretty much different. I mean, some of the scenery might be similar, like in the background. Most of the castles typically, for the most part, have similarity in the background. And now there's 8 castles, and that's including Bowser's, I believe. I remember just right there. But like I said, each one has a Koopa at the end. You beat the Koopa. Basically, after that, you basically knock the Koopa into the lava. Now, if you ask me, to me that don't make much sense because, and really it don't. I mean, if you play Super Mario 64, then you see that Bowser can go down in the lava, it don't hurt him, okay? Well, if that's the case, then how come the lava hurts all the Koopas in this game? Now, even though this game came before Super Mario 64, it still don't make much sense. Even though they try to keep a decent storyline, there's still things that don't add up, So, but anyway, like I said, you can play as Mario or Luigi in this game. Either one of them can ride on Yoshi. There's more than one colored Yoshi. You got red, blue, green, yellow. So there's several different ones, and each one has like a different ability. Like the blue one basically swallows any shell, it'll fly. The green one, not really anything special about the green one. It's just kind of the general. The red blows fire out anytime it swallows anything. And then the yellow one, anytime it swallows anything, it likes to stomp. So, all of their abilities. The green one can do all of them, but it depends on what kind of shell it eats. Like it has to eat a blue shell to fly, it has to eat a red shell to blow fire, and it has to eat a yellow shell to stomp. So, some differences. Also, like Yoshi's house, they got some areas like that to kind of, if you want to get away from the courses for a minute or two, you can go there. I mean, yeah, it's really pointless. I mean, it, don't really do anything. You just eat the cherries. But it's Switch Palaces. With the Switch Palaces, well, they're kind of strange because you can only go to them one time, which are the only courses in the whole game that you can only go to once. Once you beat them, that's it. Can't go back. It sucks because you can actually go back to the castles and stuff. If you don't know how to go back on a castle, it's just press L and R at the same time, and you'll be able to go into the castles. So, but anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it for Super Mario World. Like I said, I mean it's very graphical. And there's even some other maps too here. I'll get to them. I forgot about them. Star Road is one of them. Basically 5 courses. You got to get a key in them though to unlock the road around. Now the bottom one has a key and an exit both. So one just delivers the path and one unlocks the special world, which is the star on top, which we're going to right now. And then there's 8 courses here. Now these courses are the hardest courses in the game. And these are pretty much difficult for just about anybody. I mean, even myself, I have trouble with them now and then. So, but now the star I'm on right now will take you back to the star road. If you go to the other star, it'll take you to Yoshi's Island, which is the island we were just on. But yeah, so I mean, it's a great game. It like I said, it was the top seller on the Super Nintendo. It's still a great seller today. It's definitely an excellent game to add to the collection. So, yeah, definitely one that I would recommend. And it's like I said, it's suitable for all ages. Pretty much anybody can play it. It's an easy sit-down game, so there's nothing, difficult about it. Excuse me there. So, I mean, it's just, it's a really decent game. But the thing about this game is it was the start of where you could move free, it started where you didn't necessarily have to have the restriction of the camera. And they put both in there, I think, to make it so you can see the difference. And I mean, yeah, I mean, you really can see the difference. There's also some courses that Yoshi cannot be really used in. Vanilla Dome 2 is one of them. You can take him in there, but you're going to lose him in the course. So, as the castles, he can't go in the castles, but he remains outside. So when you beat the castle, then you still get to keep Yoshi. You're not going to lose him. Vanilla Dome 2, they're in the water. That one you can't. That one you can't get Yoshi in. You take him in there, but you'll lose him. Second one, up above the secret one that's next to the star. That one is another one that Yoshi. You can use him in there, but it's very difficult. It's not really made for Yoshi. But there are courses like that. But yeah, like I say, it's a great game overall. I would definitely recommend it for a collection. And by the way, I know I repeat myself. I tend to do that sometimes. I get excited. That's all. Anyway, the other thing I want to talk about is the fortress. People are a little bit different than the castles, and rather than having a Koopa at the end, you have what they call the Rector. I think it's how they pronounce it. Anyway, you got to beat them at the end, and there's 4 of them. Basically, you just hit the platform underneath them. I guess I apologize for the graphics and stuff. Apologize for some of the horrible gameplay I'm doing. Well, like I said, that screen is small and it makes it hard to play. So, yeah, looks like I think I'm gonna exit out of here. So, we'll see. I'm gonna try to get through it. That way you can see it at the end. If not, we'll see. But as you can see, it's pretty hard to get through. It's on a little screen. I mean, it really. Oh, looks like I made it through the first part. All right. Let's see if I can make it through the rest of it. Like I said, I mean, it's just really animated like it needs. It's got like windows in the background. You can't really see out of them. You know, you do whatever, right? Well, I died. Sorry. I apologize. Like I said, my screen is it's a little bit bigger than the DS screen, but it's pretty small. Trying to play a super game on that, you know, and being the distance I am from it, makes it very difficult. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna exit out. Not gonna really be able to make it, but get a little bit further here, I think. But I'm exiting out. Anyway, and I can remember, like, when I first played this game, I sucked at it. I mean, I really just could not beat it for anything. So, yeah, like I said, it's definitely one for the collection. Like I said, you know, try to get a copy that's in good shape, though. The one thing with the Super games is the battery, so, you know, definitely make sure you got a good battery on it, though. Anyway, I want to show you the Valley of Bowser real quick. This is the Valley of Bowser. Like I said, it's hidden when you enter the game. You beat the sunken ship, and it, like I said, then it's beaten from there. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. This concludes the review. Thank you.